Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Daniel Jackson from DanielJJackson.com. Just want to do a quick video about bad things happening, but what are you going to do about it? One of the things I hate the most, it's a saying or a statement or whatever you want to call it, that I hate the most and people say all the time is FML. And for those that don't know what FML means, it basically means fuck my life. The reason why I hate that saying so much is for the simple fact that, first off, you're saying fuck my life, so you're attracting negative things to you. And not only that, is I don't want to hear what bad happened to you. I want to hear what you're going to do about it. That's all that really matters. Bad stuff happened to you, period. But what are you going to do about it? That's what makes you. That's what makes the person you are, is what you do about the bad stuff that happens to you. For example, I have a couple close friends, like one of them, you know, he got in an accident. He got rear-ended and they basically totaled his car. So his whole thing was like, man, yeah, I got rear-ended, they totaled my car, man, fuck my life, yada yada yada. It's like, I don't care about what happened to you. Honestly, you're okay, that's good, but I don't care about that negative thing what happened to you. I want to know what you're gonna do about it, or what you did do about it. For example, I mean, I want to hear about him. You know what, I didn't care, I went ahead and still went to work that day. I didn't care, I went ahead and just pushed and pushed, and next thing you know, something came up where I was able to get a new car. The guy didn't have insurance or anything like that. I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear guy didn't have insurance. I don't want to hear anything negative like that. I don't want to hear. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't benefit you. It doesn't benefit the person you're talking to. What does the person that you're talking to get out of it? Nothing. What do you get out of it by saying it? Nothing. I mean, you could say, oh no, I get a chance to vent, but honestly, no. Use that frustration and anger to go out and do the positive, what you can gain out of that experience. Don't go out and just keep saying blah 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 blah, FML FML, all this stuff about, oh yeah, you know, this happened to me, and then this happened to me, and then this happened to me, and this happened to me. Because if you constantly are talking about these negative things that are happening to you, guess what? More negative things are gonna come, and you're gonna just be sitting there taking it and taking it and taking it and not knowing what to do with it. Instead of taking that negative thing and really switching it and getting up to the top of your game. You know, all these negative, anything negative that happens to you or anything bad that happens to you, use that anger, that frustration to drive you even more to push to that better thing, the better thing that you want. For example, there's been times when, like, I work for a big satellite company, and there's been times when I've done it, I know I've done it, but you hear other techs doing it too, is they complain about the job they were at the day before. Yeah, this happened and this happened and this happened. Like I said, I've done it before, but I've really changed since then. So, I mean, I don't want to hear about what you did or what you ran into and what happened at that. I want to hear what you did to fix the problem, what you did to work around and find the solution to that. Because you never know, that's going to help you, because then you constantly putting that in your head, like, okay, next time I run into this, I'll know how to solve it. And not only that, when I run into it, then I'll be like, you know, this happened to such and such, I can solve it by doing the same thing, and a lot of times it'll work. So I don't want to hear about that negative thing that happened to you, because when you hear that negative thing, that's all you're thinking about. You're not thinking about the solution to it. So go out there, completely get rid of FML out of your vocabulary. Fuck my life, anything negative, all this bad stuff happens to me, it only happens to me, all this stuff, get that completely out of your head. Out. Throw it out. Don't ever use it again. I promise you. Do it for about a week and watch the change in your life. Just don't use FML or any of that negative stuff for about 1 week and watch the change. You'll get to the point where you don't even realize you're not doing it. You'll get to the point where you're saying all this negative stuff is happening to you, but you're just saying the positive about it. You're like, you know what? I got in an accident. But you know, you'll tell people that, you know, I got in an accident. Guy didn't have insurance. And I went ahead and I just kept going to work. Next thing you know, about a day later, I got a better car, that I actually kind of wanted out of this whole experience. So you'll start to gain stuff like that out of this. So go out there, like I said, get rid of that completely out of your vocabulary. Go out there, talk about the thing that you did to get out of that problem, not the thing about that problem. Okay, so just go out there, strive for the best. You got it. I'm always here for you. I'll see you guys at the top.